Hey guys, hopefully having an awesome Tuesday. Isaac back with another protein snack review, going over the Lenny's and Larry's. These are like the bite-sized, sort of crispy version of their cookies. This one is double choc, so it should be really good. Yesterday we had choc chip. It was pretty good. Liked it, just didn't like the stats so much. So if we're going over the stats on the back here, you got 160 calories, so really low on calories there. That's really good. You're looking at 8 grams of fat, a smidgen high. You got 19 carbohydrates and 6 grams of protein with 4 grams of fiber. So again, very similar stats, almost identical actually to yesterday's one. My big problem with this so far is fat's too high, protein's too low. Obviously you can fit it in your diet still because it's only 160 calories. You should be able to fit it in pretty easy, but you're gonna have to sort of, work around, mix a couple things up a little bit just to sort of sneak them in, just because that fat is a little bit high for the amount of protein that you're getting for the 160 calories. Anyway, so let's get into this. This is double choc. These are supposed to be like a bite-size, like little crispy sort of alternative sort of thing. Like Lenny's and Larry's cookies are like these normal, like sort of big, I guess like the size of your hand kind of cookie. Very moist and like sort of gooey kind of thing. These ones are sort of opposite of that, little bite-size cookies that are sort of crispy and super sort of dry, if that makes sense. So if that's your thing, definitely check these out. So this is double choc. I think I've been stinged on this one. Not too many choc chips on it, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, super like light and fluffy sort of thing, like crispy, if that makes sense. Not fluffy, crispy. I did have one choc chip in there, super like strong bursts of sweetness and that coming through. Overall, really yum. This one's definitely way more chocolatey. I like this a lot better than just the choc chip yesterday. So yeah, you can definitely taste this sort of. I don't want to say like it's like a Milo-esque kind of chocolate sort of thing, like that subtle, almost like a malt chocolate sort of flavor. Still very, very nice. Very much like a chocolate cake, that kind of flavor sort of thing, like a subtle chocolate flavor. Yeah, really liked it. Again, the stats on the back aren't the greatest. I like this one better than yesterday. I think this is going to be probably a 7. I really like them. They've still got a little bit of protein in them. They're low calorie. That's probably the reason I'm being less harsh on them, if that makes sense. Because, if they're less calorie, you got they don't have as much impact on your diet when you're eating them. So they can sort of afford to be a little bit, how do you say, probably like a little bit off on their macros sort of split, if that makes sense, with the protein not being high enough and the fat being a bit too high. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Definitely check them out. They're really yum, like all Lenny and Larry sort of products. But this one's like the fat's a little bit high for me and the protein's not really that high. But again, that's pretty consistent across all Lenny and Larry sort of products. But they are really, really yum. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.